Johnny Gargano, Seth Rollins, the ECW title is on the line. Which legacy will be shaped here tonight? ProJaked Jumper! ProJaked Jumper! Gargano escape! Oh my God! For the first time in almost 2 years, we have a new ECW Champion! He is Johnny Champion! He is Johnny Gargano! Hello everyone and welcome! This is ECW. A new dawn has risen over this show. A new era has begun. For the first time in 729 days, there is a new ECW champion in town. But we kick things off tonight with the old guard. We kick things off, and this is going to be one of the weirdest things I have ever said. The former ECW champion, Seth Rollins, is in the building. And what a sight that is to behold. Not the fact that he is here, but the fact that he makes his way out this evening with no title around his waist. That is something staggering. That is something so out of the ordinary for this universe, for ECW. It is so surprising to witness. Rollins making his way out here this evening, and credit due to this Arkansas crowd, fairly positive towards him as well. Much the opposite of how Brooklyn treated him at SummerSlam. In what was, in my opinion, the match of the year. For almost half an hour, Gargano and Rollins tore it down at Brooklyn. And a moment that we will never, ever forget. Gargano escaped locked in. And Johnny Gargano became the new ECW champion. Rollins threw everything he had at Gargano, but it wasn't enough. I knew Rollins was making his way out here this evening, and I know what he has to say. I will not say a word as the former champion will speak. I will just let him say what he has to say. This Arkansas crowd is in for quite a big evening to come its way here tonight. It's a great show we got planned for everyone. And we kick things off with still the greatest of all time. He's got his piece to say. be missed, Seth Rollins, and I hope for a speedy recovery for him. But right now, it is the new ECW Champion, Arkansas on the feet for Johnny Champion, Johnny Gargano in the building. This place is electric for this man right here, the man who sent many, including myself, onto the verge of tears at SummerSlam for what we saw, for a moment that will forever live in history. The new ECW Champion is here, and the floor belongs to Johnny Gargano. I think it goes without saying that is a man I never thought he would thank. He may either be saying thank you to his face, or Tommaso Ciampa could come up from behind. Anything could happen right now. That is the theme of Ciampa. There he is. I never thought I would believe these words from his mouth, but after SummerSlam, I do. Oh wow, that is an announcement there. Tommaso Ciampa refuses to cash in on Johnny Gargano. A new time has dawned on ECW. The time of Johnny Gargano. This is your show. This is your moment, Gargano. This is your time. The new ECW champion, the new leader of the locker room, the new man around town. This belongs to Gargano, and one last time, he'll soak it all in as well. There he is, ECW champion Johnny Gargano, the face, the ace of ECW, Johnny Gargano. But we still have action, plenty of it to come our way here tonight on ECW, and a big time main event. You have been asking for it, and the champion will deliver. Tonight, John Cena's open challenge begins for the ECW Television Championship. It is our main event this evening. Who will step up and challenge Cena for that title? We'll find out to close out this evening, but starting off this evening, it is time to go from the new face of ECW to the king of the ring. Aleister Black out this evening, and plenty of speculation surrounds not this man, but the group with which I should now say he was a part of. I will clarify this as best as I can. We are all left speculating what the hell we saw on Monday Night Raw. We know where it came from. We have seen that place before in this universe, the Wyatt compound. That was, whatever the hell it was, an amalgamage of Bray Wyatt on Monday Night Raw. And I will make this as apparent as I can after SummerSlam. After the Wyatt family failed to regain the ECW Tag Team titles, Bray Wyatt asked for out. Not to be traded, he asked to be let go from ECW and to find his own path. So I know people have been speculating as to who was traded for Bray Wyatt. There was no trading. That man is gone. That man asked to leave, to go do his own thing. And with him leaving, the Wyatt family leaves with it. There is no more Wyatt family. Aleister Black and Braun Strowman still remain on ECW. But Bray Wyatt, whatever the hell it was on Raw that was Bray Wyatt, is now gone. That is no more now. And it is time for the King of the Ring and for Braun Strowman to make the most of the scenario in front of them and to try and lead in their own tenure, their own time, their own path here on the A show. And of course the King of the Ring will get the first crack at this all. Aleister Black, free to do as he pleases. And I imagine that is going to be quite a happy sight for many who wanted to see Black succeeding on his own. Now he gets the chance here tonight. Now we get to see him in action. Lince Dorado is going to be in a lot of trouble here as the King of the Ring is going to be having anguish within him for not winning those titles back at SummerSlam, but also he will want to just get back to beating people up and proving why the King of the Ring is one of the hottest prospects here on a new dawn for ECW, a new time for this show. Seth Rollins, the old guard, out for the time being. Injuries, so many that I wouldn't even like to discuss them. But right now, Aleister Black comes in. Looked like he was thinking double stomp, missed it, but got the knees in the gut anyway. Black now, huge spinning knee on Lince Dorado. We know which way this contest is going, but it'll just come down to how quickly it'll all be over. And I think I won't even get to finish my sentence before my question is answered. Props him up. Black Mass. The King of the Ring is ready to make his mark, to make his bearing on a new time in ECW. Aleister Black wins. An entrance longer than a match. He is the King of the Ring for a reason. He is the dawning of a new saga of talent, of a new era, of a main event for ECW. Aleister Black, keep your eye on this man. There are big, bold, and better things to come his way. We move on here this evening, though, talking about big, new, and bold, to a big opportunity for Drew McIntyre to prove his worth in the British Empire. Heavy Machinery will be their opponents this evening, but we remember the talk last week we saw backstage after Neville tapped out to Johnny Gargano. McIntyre said that the British Empire had to change their ways if they wanted to succeed. McIntyre said they had to do things a new way. his way. And so that happens here tonight. Otis Dozovic, Tucker Knight to go up against the duo of Drew McIntyre and Neville here. This, a British Empire, it would seem, maybe not with new leadership, but certainly with new tactics, and those are the tactics. The star that is Drew McIntyre. With tensions mounting and arising between McIntyre and Neville, the question has to be, do those tensions still exist within the British Empire? Does Neville react all that fairly to these issues? Will Neville react well to having essentially the leadership of the ship of this empire taken away from him? Well, we will find out in just a few moments' time. Drew McIntyre making his way out here this evening. How will things go with McIntyre at the helm of this as we know it? Sabre Jr. and Gibson must have been briefed on this as well, and I wonder if there will be a change of the guard altogether. I say it is a change of tactics, but could it also be a change of leadership? And I can only speculate right now. At the end of the day, all I share in common with these guys is the nationality. Absolutely nothing else, that's for certain. McIntyre, though, heading towards the ring right now. Talked about Aleister Black being a potential future streamlined talent on ECW, a future potential main eventer. I think the same can be said about Drew McIntyre as well. That's the thing. With Rollins gone, one hell of a door has been opened. It's no longer about just the guy on top and everyone gunning for him. It is about a new breed of top talents, because the reality is one guy isn't going to replace Seth Rollins at the top of ECW. That's ludicrous to assume that will be the case. You are going to need many guys to replace Rollins at the top of this show. One simply won't be enough. Gargano, for as great as that moment is, he simply cannot replace the, not even hole, the crater that Seth Rollins has left on ECW. And that's going to be a crater that is going to get filled in by guys, in my opinion, obviously like Johnny Gargano, like Aleister Black, like Drew McIntyre, Adam Cole, Tyler Bate, Randy Orton, Triple H, Naito. I think there are so many who will be hungry to fill in that gap. It's almost like there is a new hunt going on here on ECW. It's not the hunt to be the champion, not only the hunt to be the champion, but it's the hunt to fill that void. To be, for lack of a better term, the next Seth Rollins. Even though there is only one Seth Rollins. Right now, the British Empire will remain focused on the task at hand, and that is rebuilding from within, becoming a stronger team, a stronger unit, a more combined unit. It starts here tonight in this tag team contest. Whether or not Neville is still the leader of this group, I do not know, but what I do know is that McIntyre's tactics, McIntyre's game plan is what will be leading them the way here in this contest, and he will start things off this evening against Otis Dozovic. Bell rings and we are underway here between these two men. McIntyre, obviously the taller of the two, the height that McIntyre possesses is really, you really don't expect it until you see him standing next to a guy like Johnny Gargano, as we saw a few weeks back, almost dwarfing the new ECW champion. See what happened right now though in the turnbuckle. Otis Dozovic will be sent. Early tag made. In comes Neville now. Let's see what will happen here between these two men. Look out, Otis in trouble. Back body drop there. Good strength for both men being executed. Neville, pound for pound, one of the toughest guys there are out there. No doubt about it in my mind. They're going right to work on the legs of Dozovic, trying to keep him down, trying to make sure that Otis can't get back up to his feet, trying to make sure he can't maintain a vertical basis, can't carry all that weight that he possesses. So, good move by Neville there, and I'm everything I say about good moves, I will annoyingly reiterate and give returns to Drew McIntyre for it. Look out now, tag made. In comes Tucker Knight. All that weight splashing between the ribs and the back, and now coming down on Neville. Knight slammed down on Neville right there. Cover mate, you're looking for a big win. Oh, Heavy Machinery almost got it there. The taller of the two, and Tucker able to do a bit of damage here. Let's see what he can do in this moment against Neville. Has him up, looks for the slam. Counter made there by Neville, though. Plenty of action to still come our way, guys, to still make an impact here on ECW. Have a fallout from the breakup of greatness coming up in a few moments' time. Rusev and Brian Kendrick to meet one-on-one this evening. Adam Cole in action as well. And, of course, our main event here tonight. John Cena's open challenge for the ECW Television Championship. Who will set themselves up to challenge Cena for the gold? We will find out at the end of this evening. Arkansas in for a great evening of action here this evening, no doubt about it. No matter what Cena may be feeling after that brutal match against Corin at SummerSlam, he is ready to deliver here tonight. Always looking forward to a main event here on the A Show. Latest tag back in right now. McIntyre in as well. So what will happen here? Look at the absolute strength that McIntyre possesses. Easily slamming Otis down on the mat like he was absolutely nothing at all. Up against the ropes now. McIntyre in. Oh, easy. With easy executed that. Slamming him down to the mat. Tag made now. In comes Neville here. Let's see what he can do in this opportunity. Nasty move there, that's for certain. Face first. That knee collided there. Otis though starting to bounce back here. Look at this. Still able to get some moves in on Neville. Tag is made. Here comes Tucker now. Things a little bit rocky for Neville, trying to follow tactics that aren't his own. Is this what Neville has become? Has he lost some of what made him great, I question? Big shoulder tackle there, taking the big man off his feet, though. Tucker taken down. Super kick from Neville, got all of it. Let's see what will happen here. Tag made. McIntyre coming back in. Credit where it's due to both teams. Good frequent tags, though it's been working better for the British Empire than what it has been for Heavy Machinery. Big boot there, coming off that atomic drop. Big clothesline follows up as well. Tucker still fighting back here against McIntyre, trying to make life difficult for him. Scottish psychopath still able to make life difficult, though. Tucker swinging for the fences. McIntyre moves out of the way. Gets enough of that lariat to knock Tucker off his feet, and a headbutt will certainly take him down. In the corner now goes McIntyre. It is the beginning of the end for Heavy Machinery. Claymore kick. And that will seal a fairly dominant performance for a new-look British Empire as they win it this evening. McIntyre and Neville seal the win. New tactics for the Empire, and they work to their success. Can it be the plans? Can it be the strategy of Drew McIntyre that can bring a new time to the British Empire, bring them back to success they had 12 months ago? Time will only tell, but based off of the first performance, it's looking good. Now though, it's time for the fallout from Elimination Chamber. The breakup of greatness will be settled here this evening as the Brian Kendrick goes one-on-one against Rusev here. As we know that Kendrick and Rusev were taking on the Four Horsemen at the Elimination Chamber, went up against Chris Jericho and Oney Lorcan. In the process, they suffered defeat. Kendrick pinned by Lorcan, and Rusev couldn't stand for it any longer. After the bell had rung, he took the boots to Brian Kendrick, locking him in the accolade as well, and officially declaring that the duo known as Greatness was over and done for. Of course, we saw a few weeks back on ECW as well, backstage, Rusev putting the boots on Kendrick as well. Lana said that all would be explained in due time. We haven't had that explanation yet, but we will get to the foreclosure between these two sides. Rusev making his way out, and this crowd quite happy to see him as well after what he did to Kendrick. Accompanied, of course, by his wife Lana. Out they come here. Will it be a brutal beatdown by the Bulgarian brute on Kendrick? Or can the man with a plan find his way out of this tricky situation and pick up an almighty victory over that brute that stands in front of him right there? We are going to go find out in just a few moments. As I said, I've been talking about all these new guys around here, all these new chances for people to have. The reality is, Rusev could be one of those guys to make the best of that opportunity. Could be a surprising, rising talent, really. In amidst all, you want to take that moment and grab it by the horns. The grudge may be settled here, but a new chance could arise for both men. The bell rings, and we are underway here. Well, that tells you who Arkansas are behind, and that's not really much of a surprise either. Bell rings and we're underway now, and look out now, Rusev from the get-go, clubbing away on the back of Kendrick. Oh, missed the high kick there. Kendrick getting a few shots of his own. Kendrick tried to act confident, Rusev was having none of it. Overhand punch, and one brutal punch will knock him down. Right off his feet he goes there. Look out now, Rusev in. Fall away slam. Oh, what a counter from Kendrick. Broke that one out of the blue. Kendrick goes into the cover, hoping he's put away Rusev. Early kick out at one there from Rusev says otherwise. Forearm shots. Now Kendrick has a bit of control. Big boot only phases Rusev. Doesn't take him off his feet. Rusev comes back up with a counter there. Oh! Huge spinning wheel kick takes him off his feet. Let's see what Rusev will do now. Look out here. Oh, hammer toss. Throws him over his head. Rusev in business right now. What in the world has he got here? Just lifting him up like he's nothing. Kneeing away at him in brutal fashion as well. Rusev this time gets the fall away slam as a follow-up. That was devastating there. This is all Rusev now, and in some ways that's not much of a surprise. Kendrick brought this about himself. He wasn't able to keep Rusev satisfied. He wasn't able to keep Rusev following along with his game plan. And now he reaps what he sows. The beginning of a painful end for Brian Kendrick. Lock in the accolade. It is locked in tight here, and Kendrick has no choice but to tap out as quick as he can as well. Rusev ain't letting go just yet. Salt on the wound as Rusev is victorious here on ECW. Rising from the midst, he would hope. An opportunity presents itself for this man. And with Kendrick behind him, the future could look bright for the Bulgarian brute. Rusev victorious. Now we wait to see what it holds in the future for Rusev. Oh, okay then. Well, the Brian Kendrick has had enough. That loss to Rusev broke this man. Kendrick is officially done for. Kendrick handing in his resignation on the spot. He quits. Na na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Simply devastating, that's all I can say. You sore loser. Anyway, time to move on with a smile on my face to the next part of ECW here this evening. An interesting contest to come our way. One that won't have Corn in it for the time being, it seems. Damn. What a shame. I don't have to put that guy in matches. I'm heartbroken. There'll be tears in my eyes again. Maybe tears of joy. Nevertheless, coming up here for you this evening, Hiromu Takahashi to go one-on-one against Adam Cole. Takahashi, as we know, is out with a minor injury following up after his strong performance that led him all the way to the Money in the Bank ladder match a few months back. Takahashi now, though, back in action. A little bit of discussion between him and Tetsuya Naito recently as well about a possible LIJ reunion. But that is essentially kind of neither here nor there right now, though. What is here nor there is that Takahashi has a big chance in front of him here to go one-on-one against the Royal Rumble winner, against a guy who last time out in ECW produced another all-time great contest with Seth Rollins, and a guy who, while he may be disappointed that he wasn't the one to end the reign, sees a chance, that name to be chanted with a title around his waist still in the future. Adam Cole coming towards the ring, still waiting for the day he can start, as his shit says, his undisputed era as ECW Champion. I mean, he may well have that WrestleMania loss under his belt, but the reality is he is still a Royal Rumble winner. He still earned and deserved that main event of WrestleMania. Of course, there was a big rebound for Adam Cole as well at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, getting that much-needed win over Triple H, which really was vital for Cole's future on ECW. And I will say this, and I believe this, I think this guy has still all the potential to be another future ECW champion. He deserves it, no doubt about it in my mind, but he has to earn it. And that road to earning it can start here tonight for him against Hiromu Takahashi. I'm not trying to take anything away from Takahashi in that right either. This is going to be a tough contest here. Takahashi, since his move up to heavyweight, has really been making the most of the opportunities in front of him. And right now, he's going to look to shine. In this contest, he's going to look to try and get a big win here, and move on to greener pastures. Imagine what that would be if Takahashi was taking the spot that Adam Cole wanted here on ECW. It was Takahashi we were talking about as a future ECW champion. I talk about future ECW champion. I've talked about so many this evening who can rise up the ranks. There are so many guys on this roster who I do believe can be a world champion. I think Adam Cole can be one. Tetsuya Naito can be one. It would be quite surprising if Takahashi was able to get his way up to that level, but they call that a tie-up wrestling from him right now regardless of that. With Adam Cole here. Cole backs up against the ropes, using his strength advantage to his own gain. Clean break in the corner there. Cole must have I would only say it's only got to be a minor advantage between the two. Takahashi has been bulking up now, weighs in the region of 210 pounds as these two guys start to swing forearms at one another. It's what we like to see here on ECW. Two guys not afraid to fight. And these two men will fight, and they will throw down right now. No grudge here, but both guys would love a win over the other. Kaname there. Forearm in the face. Another forearm shot comes in. Stab him as a Gary from Takahashi. Takes Cole off his feet. Coming up after this contest as well. Got a huge announcement for you coming up for next week's main event here on ECW. So keep your ears posted for that one. Look out here, big tilt to a backbreaker. And let's see what will happen right now. Hiromu Takahashi in, looking for a big powerbomb here on Cole. Great counter there though by the Royal Rumble winner. He rolls up Takahashi, shoulders a pin down here. Can he get it for the 3 count? Yeah. No, Takahashi rolls it back over though. Count of his own. Trading 1 counts there. Great work from both men. That was really entertaining to see. So fast and fluid these two guys are. Takahashi, though, weighing in around 210 right now. Cole, if I had to speculate, maybe 220, 215, thereabouts. So it is quite even between these two guys, but Cole still has that marginal weight advantage that could help him out in this moment. See what happens here in the corner. Face first into it he goes now, over and over again. That is going to be brutal for Takahashi to endure. He fights his way out of it. Face first in the turnbuckle he goes. Takahashi with a bulldog to follow up after it. Nice work there from the time bomb. What else is he going to do now? Off the ropes. Wheelbarrow. Bulldog got all of it there on Cole. Lovely angle on that one as well. Ingenuity from Takahashi in the ring, but it doesn't get him a 1 count. Cole's foot in the ropes there. Takahashi trying to wear down Adam Cole a little bit there, trying to put a little bit of hurt on him. Not happening there. Cole up to his feet. Super kick is countered though by Takahashi. In the corner now. Oh, nice chop in the chest on the ropes. Drop kicks down on him now. Great stuff right there. And Takahashi comes in. No, he doesn't. Forearmed in the face there by Adam Cole. Cole misses with that shot though, but Takahashi can't take advantage. Wonder if that minor back injury that Takahashi was dealing with starting to naggle its way back. Said he was 100% past all the physio tests that he needed to be cleared for frequent in-ring action once again. And he's certainly showing that it isn't giving him any problems anyway. Nice hurricanrana there. Cover made on Cole for a huge win for Takahashi. No, good 2 count though from him. Cole gets the shoulder up in time. This action continues on. Takahashi now going to take a trip up to the top rope. Will this pay off the way he wants it to? He will fly and he will miss with that leg drop. Adam Cole out of the way in time. Saito suplex down. And the time bomb. Good shot there from Adam Cole. Look out now. Driving Takahashi head first into the mat. Nothing nice about that one. A brutal landing for Takahashi's head to endure. Adam Cole putting the boots now on Takahashi, who moves out of the way quickly. Takahashi with the chance in front of him now to once again get some offense going. He'll walk the ropes again here. Cole doesn't have a counter to that hurricanrana. Wait a minute. Oh, D! It's locked in! It's from out of the blue! The triangle choke is locked in here. Adam Cole caught off guard and he can tap out right now. Has Takahashi done enough to submit Adam Cole, baby? Not quite. Looked for the opening there. Great counter from Cole. No denying that. But Takahashi had him tested for a moment there. Incredible counter made. Chopping, hitting away right now on Adam Cole. Takahashi trying to do everything he can to win here. So too is Adam Cole though. This has been much more of a test, I think, than Cole was expecting. Big forearm in the face from Adam Cole. Elbow in the face rather. There's a forearm. There's some super kicks for Takahashi to endure. He fought his way out of D, and now life is becoming difficult for the time bomb. He's still not giving in just yet. Wrong place to start, calling to the crowd. Adam Cole up on his feet, still ripe and ready to go. You can see these guys though, a little bit hunched back. They have been wearing each other out. This has been an incredibly fast-paced contest since the break up against the ropes. Oh, what a super kick from Cole. Takahashi's head locked against that turnbuckle. No way he was going. Cole in. Last shot. And it's the beginning of the end. The lights are out for Takahashi. Adam Cole will ensure that they stay out. Panama. Sunrise. Cover is made. Adam Cole takes the victory. Really fun match there, great pace. Both guys giving it all to one another, but in the end the winner is And a deserved win at that for him as well. Talked about the rebound that he needs here. Well, he's got exactly what he needed. Adam Cole victorious. Congratulations to him on that one. Oh, hang on a minute though as he takes a walk around the ring. El Ingobernable with eyes on him. But ladies and gentlemen, a huge announcement to be made ahead of next week. Randy Orton and Tyler Bate will meet once again. This time it will be 2 out of 3 falls, and this time the winner will face Johnny Gargano for the ECW Championship at our brand exclusive pay-per-view, which will be revealed next week as well. But coming up right now, it is our main event of the evening here in Arkansas. Who will step up to the plate? Who will challenge John Cena for the ECW Television Championship? It is the Cena Open Challenge, and it begins here tonight. Could it end here tonight? We'll find out up next. What a fun night of action we've had in Arkansas so far, and it's about to get even better, I think, with this main event. I know as much as you do as to who will step up to the plate and challenge this man. So what I do know is that Cena at SummerSlam put all the talk to bed. He put all of the denial about him to rest, and he showed that he earned his right to be the ECW Television Champion. Cena makes his way out right now, fully deserving of being the ECW Television Champion. There was controversy surrounding his victory over Cole in the Elimination Chamber. That was put to bed at SummerSlam. He beat him well and truly. 3 AAs in a row finished off Corin, and thus began the complaints from a former champion here tonight. Cena won't be focused on those anymore. He's focused on making that ECW Television Championship a great belt once again. And he says it starts here tonight with this open challenge. Cena says so long as he is in action, so long as he can compete on ECW, he will defend that title on ECW. Here tonight and next week as well, regardless of the big main event to come our way for the right to face Johnny Gargano for the ECW Television Championship. The announcement of the pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, will be made at the start of next week's show by Assistant Raw General Manager Kurt Angle. But right now, we have to question who is challenging him. Oh, baby! Lio Rush on ECW! The former NXT Global Champion, has he come to collect the ECW Television title? The first challenger for that man's television title in this open challenge will be none other than one of the brightest talents I've seen in NXT in recent memory. Lio Rush coming towards the ring right now. I love it. Yes. I mean, I think it's fair to say now, might as well be revealed, Lio Rush is signed to an ECW contract. I was waiting on the time for him to make his debut, but it seems as if Rush has jumped that gun, and he is making the challenge here tonight. What an opportunity it is for the youngster. What a chance it is for the man who made a mark on ECW as the global champion to go one-on-one against one of the mainstays here. One of the biggest names on ECW. This is going to be a great main event. And what a great moment it will be as well for Lio Rush to challenge for that title you see on the shoulder of John Cena. The challenger with a huge opportunity in front of him. Can Lio Rush make the moment of it though? So many battles he had in NXT, with the likes of Pete Dunne. Hideo Itami as well. Even taking the likes of Tyler Bate to the limit before. And right now he faces a different breed of talent. He faces a guy who's already cemented his place on ECW. A guy who has earned every bit of that belt in John Cena. No matter what happens here for Rush, though, this is a chance to shine. This is a chance for people to close out here tonight talking about that man right there. Could they be talking about him as the new television champion? It is time to find out. Lio Rush, John Cena, our main event on ECW for the television title is underway. Crowd fairly pro-Cena here in Arkansas, but a chance for Lio Rush to really make the most of the opportunity regardless of the reaction to him. Giving up quite a significant amount of height to Cena as well. He's got to be giving up in the region of 60, 70 pounds to that man as well. But Lio Rush's speed is something that Cena is going to very quickly find out about, I believe. Drop kick in, takes the television champion off his feet. And we've had a period of great main events here this week on in this universe, with Raw putting on, and Raw and SmackDown both putting on great main events, but this one could be one that gives them a run for its money. A little hand punch there by Cena, and he comes now. Off the ropes goes Lio Rush, connects to what he wanted in time, goes back to that front face lock, but again Lio Rush comes up with the counter, and again he drop kicks Cena off his feet. No reading there for the champion off of that one. Oh, what a spike DDT there from Rush. Didn't go for the cover. I think he believed that the foot of Cena would have been in the ropes, but the foot of Cena just smacked Lio Rush in the face. From behind now, electric chair position, face buster. Oh, Rush coming down on those ropes. Looks like it was his chest that came down on them, thankfully, and not his throat. Cover's made and he kicks out early on. Those who haven't seen Rush in action before, be prepared to be blown away by this youngster's resiliency and his drive and his desire to be champion. He's been taken to the limit many times before in NXT. And he is more than able to show what he is made of as well. Look out now, off the rope, springboard cutter in there from Rush on Cena. Look for a super kick. Cena came up with a counter right away there, though. What are we going to see from Cena now? Springboard stunner! So many moves being broken up by Cena in the early goings here, and it almost put away Lio Rush right then and there. Kick out at 2 though. Cena still maintains control in this contest right now. Still has Rush right where he wants him, and he can make the most of that here. To try and shut down the Lio Rush hype train before it even has time to get going. Shoulder first into that ring pole there. That is not a nice impact for Rush at all, and it doesn't get any better as he is launched up in the air. Forearm in the face now, though. Rush trying to fight back a little bit here. Here we go. Smacking him away. And Rush getting in some shots of his own. In the turnbuckle goes Cena. Up the turnbuckle goes Rush. And he will look to fly. Cena coming up to his feet. Rush going to take a big risk. Misses. Cena moving out of the way there of whatever it was that Rush had in mind, be it a clothesline or a neck breaker. But now Cena is in, and a clothesline sends Rush over the top and to the outside. It's going to be dangerous here for Rush. What is it that Cena has up his sleeve outside of the ring? Oh, looked for a big slam. That would have been dangerous for Rush, but he gets himself out of it. Good work there from the smaller of the two. And he'll send Cena into the barricade twice over. Certainly no nice impact for Cena right there on the apron now. Rush looking to make the most of an opportunity in front of him. He will fly. Hurricanrana off the apron. Look out now. Look at this roll up. No. Oh, step up enziguri instead. Rush executes it flawlessly. What makes Rush such a incredible competitor, his ability to execute absolutely anything and everything. And especially with such speed like we just saw there. Cena up against the ropes now. Rush in. Big forearm. Is Lio Rush going to take a big risk here? He most certainly will. Suicide dive! Cena goes down. And Rush may have just helped himself become one move closer to ECW Television Champion. Back in the ring goes Cena. Rush on the apron. Oh, misses with the frog splash. Cena had it well read, and Cena now sees the chance in front of him to make the most of the opportunity. In he goes. Cena now. 5-knuckle shuffle. And will it be all over? Right here for Lio Rush. Will it be ball game? Attitude adjustment incoming. No. Rush counters it. Huge kick in the back as well from Rush. Moonsault follow up. Giving it to Cena right now. Challenger not backing down an inch. Here we go. Sweeps in. There's that high kick again. Covers made to put him away. Oh, 2.5 on that one. Rush thought he had it there. He thought he was the television champion. Doesn't have to give up just yet though. Cena still not out of the woods. Cena still not high and dry towards retaining that title. This right now is very quickly gone to anyone's game really. But Cena looking to cement himself as the champion right now. Oh, Rush gets in, one hell of a clothesline. Cena staggered from it. An opening is there for Rush to fly. And he will fly, this time getting that neck breaker on Cena. Brings him up to his feet. Rush in, kick in the gut. Look out. Rolling kill switch from Rush. And he covers for the title. Has he done it? No! So close off of a fantastic move. Lio Rush though, just not able to become television champion with it. The heart of John Cena. One of his mightiest elements. The chance is still there for Lio Rush right now. Don't back down. That opportunity to be champion is right there. That chance to hold that belt above your head is still right there for you, Rush. Cena making life difficult though. Clubbing, fighting away with him. Rush again in. He sees the chance and he'll nail that kick. Cena unable to counter the speed that Lio Rush possesses. And in all fairness, that's not really much of a surprise. Rush's speed is one of his greatest elements. In the turnbuckle now, Cena comes up with a back elbow there. Hard shot knocks Rush down to one knee. Rush rolls out of the way, however. Comes in, just launches his body and his forearms there at John Cena. Super kick. Duo of them. He'll go to the top rope. Is Lio Rush planning on hitting final hour? No, double foot stomp, but Cena moves out of the way. Knocks him around here, and again, that electric chair will come in. That face buster. Oh! Again, I have to ask if that was the chest or the throat of Rush that came down across that top rope. Must have been the chest, because Rush is still fighting on here. He's still breathing, he's still moving, and he's still kicking. Cena being tested in a completely different way to how Corin tested him. Corin just brutalized and agonized Cena. Lio Rush is breaking out every bit of his speed that he can. It's the speed game that Cena has to play, and right now he is struggling to counteract the speed that Rush possesses. Half Nelson, neck breaker now from Cena. What else can the champ do? Looked for the attitude adjustment once already, couldn't break it out. But he might look for the tap out victory instead. STF in the middle of the ring. Great move by Cena to drag Rush right to the center of the ring. STF locked in. Rush may have no choice but to tap out. That huge forearm around his jaw. Cena though, not able to get the job done yet. Lio Rush fights out of a very precarious predicament. Cena though, still goes swinging. Rush comes fighting back. What a performance this is in the making for Lio Rush. In the turnbuckle he'll send Cena once again though. Cena has the counter for him, and that is a huge DDT, and that could be leading in to the end of this all. He'll look for the AA again. up on his shoulders, attitude adjustment denied. And Lio Rush goes top rope. Is it final hour? Is it final hour? He looks for it, but oh, the knees are up in time. Amazing. Both men countering one another's biggest move. Lio Rush, win or lose here tonight, has just put himself on the map on ECW. But can he win here? Can he beat John Cena on the apron? This is a precarious predicament. Look out, he'll fly, sunset flip! Oh my goodness! What an impact for Cena to endure! Rushes in, but he misses with the elbow drop. Cena holding his head there. He felt that one. That hurt Cena. That definitely hurt Cena. But he hasn't given in just yet. He'll still fight on. He'll still give Rush one incredible fight for that title. These guys are punched lumps out of one another. There is going to be marks, bruises, showing tomorrow. Poison Rana. Rush still seeing a chance here. Duality of super kicks. And he'll take himself up high, looking for final hour. Will he get it this time around? He'll fly. Cena caught him. Cena caught him. Attitude adjustment from Cena. Oh my God, what a counter. John Cena covers Lio Rush. John Cena retains the ECW Television title. One move short for Lio Rush, but one brutal move finished it all. Arkansas with the right chant at the end of the show. What an awesome match that was. Lio Rush putting himself on the map on ECW. But John Cena remains the champion. The open challenge will continue on to next week. So much to come our way that evening as well. But right now, in a new era, in a new moment of ECW, what a show we have had to get us going. What an era we are in for. This is ECW.